Hey, hello, and welcome back to the Growing Mental Podcast. I am your host, Lance, and welcome to episode 7. This is week 8 technically, but week 7 sort of. And we are back, folks. We're finally back for another episode of the podcast. It's Wednesday. Why am I acting like I took a week off or like a month off? I didn't. Which is fine, because this is the thing I'm doing right now. This is my project. It's my main project, and I love it. I love it a lot. I love it a lot. So, big changes come to the podcast. Gonna add a new segment today. I talked about it last week. No, not the Roundup. The Roundup has been a segment since the beginning, but the rotation, or should I call it the turntable? I will take any name suggestions below in the comments. But right now I'm thinking the rotation or maybe the turntable. I kind of prefer the rotation. I don't know. Ours. The rotation will be, we'll get to that in a second. Let's get to the roundup. So, our goals for last week. 30 minutes of exercise every day. 3 pages of writing. 30 minutes of the social Discord channel talking. I kind of forgot about this one. Make rice pudding. Accomplished! I'm going to say that straight up. I did it. 5, make a YouTube video for gaming channel. I fucked up again. This is going to stay on the list. Especially since 3 of these will be gone. But, 30 minutes exercise every day. I've started working out. It's, I'm heavy dude, I'm a big boy. It's gonna be a little bit before I feel entirely comfortable. Working out, but started the process. It's going not awfully, not really amazing though either. 3 pages of writing. I wrote fuck all this week, my guys. Seriously. Which I need to get back into it. Did I write fuck all this week? Yeah, I wrote fuck all this week. No, I wrote like half a page on Wizard Derby, which is a one-pager I've been wanting to do, where it's a, it takes monster trucks and it's a one-pager, so it's got to be simple, but it takes the concept of, like, a monster trucks and a monster truck rally and adds in wizards. And you can do all kinds of funny things with the car, Boost and shield and bash and ram, and it's... it got too complicated for a one-pager, so I'm trying to simplify it back down to its core elements. 30 minutes in a social... run that back. 30 minutes in a social Discord channel talking. Straight up forgot about this one. Not gonna lie to you. But I'm obsessed with TFT, so I think I'm gonna try to do some double up with people, random folks online, and see what shakes out. 4, make a rice pudding. I didn't do it perfectly, despite what all those recipes online will tell you. No. They say simple, but turns out you can fuck up anything, and I did. But hey, it wasn't awful. It wasn't, like, inedible. So, I enjoyed it. I low-key forgot about it, so some of it had to be thrown out. But I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty good. And I got the flavor balance pretty much right. I did like it when it was warmer. And they say that you don't know the, like, true taste of a rice pudding until it's cold. Which I agree to. Because while it was warm, it was tasting crazy good. And then when it cooled down, I was like, I could have added a little more. But I did it. And felt good. Hell's Kitchen has done me well. Cooking is back in my life. I don't know if it's a sure thing, but I don't know. Could be. 5, make a YouTube video for gaming channel. I'm gonna be honest, man. I've got 2 days till the new year. Yeah, 31st. Yeah, I got 2 days till the new year. I need to get my shit together if I'm going to do this content creator thing full time. I'm not full time, I'm not going to make that probably not going to make any money for the first year, which is fucking kill me, dude. But I'm already doing this pretty consistently. So consistently 1 video a week I should be able to do. Especially if I don't plan to edit too much, which I'm not a fucking, like, god editor or anything like that. I know my limits. I'm learning a little bit about video editing, so I'll be able to do a little something. But it's just going to be like basic cuts and, fusing things together. Maybe some B-roll if I try to do something like video essayist. Video essayist-ish? Video essayist. Video essay-ish. Okay, that was harder to say. Let's move on. So, as I said, there's going to be a shuffle in the podcast today. Sorry. Got caught on that for a little too long. So there's going to be a shift in the podcast. I'm adding the rotation in. So let's proceed to the rotation. This is our first one. So, here's what we will be doing. The rotation are going to be recurring goals that have to stick around for a while in order to be completed. The main set of goals that come on the roundup are meant to be endeavors I can do in a week, which I believe they all have been so far, for the most part, except for the ones that I'm moving to the roundup. So, for the roundup, the first thing, of course, is going to be 30 minutes of exercise. No, hold. Run that back. For the rotation, the first task is going to be 30 minutes of exercise every day. That's going to stay on the rotation. I don't know how long it's going to stay. But we're going to go off the rule of 3 because that is awesomely satisfying. So, this is going to sound crazy, but 30 minutes of exercise every day is going to stay on the rotation for 3 months. Rule of 3. 3 months, and there's going to be 3 items on this rotation. So that's the first one. The second one, I really didn't think about this too much. Because, you just never know. The second, I'm going to move over. Writing. 3 pages of writing. That's going to recur for 3 weeks. I know what you're thinking. Why not just make it months too? Because after 3 weeks, I might feel more confident going up a bit. So 3 weeks so far. So, I don't know, that'd be episode 10, I believe, is when I should check back on that and be like, is it leaving the rotation? Am I updating it on the rotation? Who knows? And the third one, it's not going to be 30 minutes in a social Discord channel talking. I still think that's accomplishable in a week, and really I've been slacking. I know I scored a 1 out of 5 on the roundup this week, and I'm sorry for that. Because, it's 7 weeks into the journey, man. And I feel like I'm making progress in areas, and I feel like I'm not. But, it's all times a flat circle. Or something like that. I'm just marking down what's moving to the rotation. I swear to God, it's only when I'm recording that all of a sudden my nose decides to wreak havoc. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but also like I'm not, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Body, stop betraying me for 5 seconds. So, third on the rotation. I guess making videos would sort of be a thing that needs to recur for a bit. Yeah, you know what? Make a YouTube video each week. I'll let that... I hope you can't hear the garage door that just opened. I really hope you can't hear that. But, yeah, I think the third one for the rotation will be make a YouTube video. Just in general. And this podcast does not count. Because, if I had my face on it, I'd be more comfortable calling it a YouTube video. But really, this is a podcast that, I'm not paying to have, have the whole thing up on, Spotify, So this is like a half and half deal. It's a podcast, I love it. But it's not... I'm not gonna call this a YouTube video. I don't. There's no work put into this really, except for audio editing. Most of the time. So, with that, we conclude today's first rotation. Our current rotation goals: 30 minutes of exercise every day, 3 pages of writing every week, YouTube video every week. Exercise. 3 months. It's going to stay there. Pages of writing, 3 weeks. And YouTube video, 3 months. And we will see what we can do. See if we can bust it out. I'm not going to hold this. The rotation's a separate thing. So the roundup is I want these goals completed and we'll round up and see how many we were able to complete. The rotation is something that's going to occur, and that is a it's an introduction. It's more of a lifestyle thing. It's a lifestyle upgrade. So if I can keep these things spinning and add them to my life, then the car of my life will roll better, faster. It will roll more smoothly. I don't know what metaphor I was going for here, but I fucked it up. So that's fine. We're gonna move on from that. Wow, that's bad. Oh man, that was bad. Okay. Man, in other news, what should I talk about? I'm never sure what to talk about when I get on to do these things. I mean, that's a lie. It's a lot of shit that sticks in my mind, but I'm just not sure. Hold on. I looked at a towel I had from a friend that it sucks to look back, right? Friendship, man. I've had so few meaningful ones in my life that, like, when I look back at the ones I fucked up, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what am I doing? But I had a good friend of mine, who gave me a blue towel on, like, my first day of college. I met them in class, and we kicked it off. I just click with people. Sometimes I just click with people that I become friends with. And we were just in class. We started shooting the shit immediately. And it was a good feeling. I realized I didn't have a towel, so this person who was basically a stranger to me, I asked. I was like, hey, man, do you just happen to have a towel? A spare towel you can give me? And I got it. And that was, man, 5 years ago. More than 5 years ago. And that's the towel I keep and I continue to use till this day. And that's the same with all my friendships. Anything I'm sort of given over a friendship, even a fucking like Christmas card, is something I keep on me. I keep with me. So it is it's weird. It's weird because all these like mementos of past friendships that I only remember the good stuff with that person. Starting to feel like tokens of the dead, like mementos from people I've lost. So weird. I guess the loss of a friendship is sort of a death in like a minor sense, in a small sense. I don't know. It's just weird looking back, man. It's weird. And looking back at those friendships, I'm glad for what I learned, because. God, sometimes, it's going to sound weird, sometimes you're just not, you're not sort of the right person to be in someone's life. You can't be friends with everyone. Sometimes you fuck up, and sometimes you only realize that down the line of being friends with someone, that you can't, maybe you guys weren't as fitted and matched as you thought. You sort of come to a realization that, like, and I clicked this person, obviously, the one who gave me the blue towel, but down the line, it was just it's just a matter of, oh, fuck, we've sort of, we've drifted in a way that makes sense, that I'm not happy about, and I was like fighting to hold on to something that was gone, and so it didn't make sense. I wasn't doing the right thing when it came to that friendship. I wasn't having the right approach. It should have been a fonder farewell than it was. But sometimes you gotta kind of stop yourself and like re-examine and be like, hey man, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing? Let's be better. Let's be better than we are being currently. That's kind of conversation I have with myself sometimes. I'm like, self-examination is a hell of a thing. And there's no getting over that. You know, it's something you just gotta do, I guess, during life. So, I don't know. I'm hoping to, fill my life with more meaningful friendships, of course. I just, I don't know. It's a hurdle. It's a hurdle I have to face. And, I always look back fondly. Boy, what else to talk about, I mentioned I'm out of college. I'm out of college. I dropped out. Fucking failure shit, No. It would have been big for me, though, to, go to college and actually complete it. Seeing as the rest of my chuckle fuck family, the only one who completed a degree was my sister Diane. She's passed on. God, it hasn't been 5 years. It's been 3 years since then. It's fucking insane. It's insane to think about. Sort of loss that really caught me, on the side of the chin. Knockout in the first round. But I've bounced back, and I don't think about it too much. But it's out of all my siblings, I think she understood me the most. How did I get here? I don't remember how I got here, but family. No one's got a perfect family. I don't think anyone's got a perfect family. And if you do have a perfect family, I'm starting to question. Androids maybe they're here sooner than we thought. I don't know, maybe they're going to take over the world. Although androids taking over the world immediately, I think that's hubris of the humans to think that an intelligence would come along, a new form of life, and be like, I want to take over everything. I want to take over everything, and fuck you. I want to kill all of you too. We're the only people who do shit like that. We're the only species. We are the only species who thinks like that. I'm joking. I'm fucking joking. Take a joke. Come on. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have much to say today. It's just been the holidays are shit, man. The holidays are shit. Yeah, Christmas is fucking bullshit, man. I'm sorry. I know people love Christmas. I've hated the film It's a Wonderful Life for so many years now. There are so many things wrong with it. It would need its own podcast special. So many things I think are wrong with it. People think it's fucking fine. I just think nobody should hold that film up in their fucking good graces as some untouchable fucking piece of film that should just be kept alive. That is not an that is definitely not, in my mind, an irreplaceable piece of our culture that cannot be touched. It always comes up sort of around Christmas time, and I generally dislike Christmas time. It's never been a good time for me. That's more time probably to family, and, my family's not harmonious, and then when they are harmonious, it's usually before a period where we will be very disharmonious and fucking backstabbing each other, and it's, I could try to cultivate a better family, but they're all grown-ass people, man. They're grown-ass people who, by this point, they're stuck in their ways. They're not going to change. So I just have hope for the next generation. Christmas is bullshit, though. If I had my way, Halloween would extend from September to December. You'd still have Christmas, but it'd be Krampus themed, In fact, next year I want to extend my Halloween from just October well into Thanksgiving month, November, because fucking Thanksgiving. You know what's crazy to me? The biggest revelation I've had this year is that there are fucking Thanksgiving songs. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard. Those words in that order on purpose. A fucking Thanksgiving-themed song? What? What are you talking about? Doesn't sound real. It's like from a fucking fever dream. What are you talking about? A fucking turkey? It's probably a bunch of, oh, God. It's probably a bunch of family-themed songs, but I just love the idea that, fucking Thanksgiving is the most boring holiday ever. And also, one of the most problematic holidays, probably. God, no. Just no. Fucking hell. Next year, join the movement. Halloween 2. Did you imagine if down the line we changed fucking nationally, we just changed Thanksgiving to Halloween 2? It'd be fucking amazing. Oh, it'd be great. Could you imagine? I'm down for Halloween. Halloween 1, Halloween original, and then Halloween 2. September, October, November. Sorry, I'm lost now. I'm rambling. So when I get to rambling, I know it's time to start wrapping up, which means we need to get into our goals. Enter the end zone. Okay. So we have 3 empty goal slots. No, we have, sorry, this is the first week we have no goals. No goals, which is scary because now I have to think of 5 more goals. Shit. I fucked up. But I think I made a quality of life change to the podcast. You'll probably get less frustrated with me if you've been watching along and you're like, man, this guy doesn't get any fucking goals done. So, I will try to, and I've thought about divvying up the goals in easy, medium, hard, but I'm not going to do that. I'm fucking lazy. I'm fucking lazy. When I start completing 5 goals consistently, maybe I'll start upping things. But till now, while my mental health is still in the shitter, but getting better. The more I do this podcast, I think this is one of those senses. This is one of the sources of joy for me. When things improve, I'll consider it. But God, what should the first goal be? I think I'll open a fucking notebook for this one. Let's start it off right, you know what I mean? So, goal number 1. Follow a recipe. Follow a recipe and complete a dish. That's simple. Cook a new dish. Cook a new dish. 2. Boy. What do I want to do? Should I make a new banner for my YouTube? Stream once this week. I'm trying to be a fucking content creator, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up that I'm not doing what I should just be doing, since this is my goal to do this thing, and I've got to figure it out, I got a campaign coming up, so finish making Faye character. These are things I actually got to do that involve other people, so I'll get them done, actually. I'm just giving myself easy W's right now. It's fucked up. I'm gaming the system a little bit. It's not right. I'm kidding, but not really kidding. Just kidding. I'd never talk to my podcast listeners like that. Really? I'd never talk to you like that. Dickhead. Look, what am I doing? What am I doing here? This is when it comes to entertaining, I get a bit frazzled, and I just go. I lose my fucking mind, and I keep rambling, and it just keep going on. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Holy shit! If any of that was fucking comprehensible to you, I applaud you. I truly do. It's amazing. I can't believe you figured out what I was saying. I fucking lost my mind. You know what I mean? Oh man. How the mighty have fucking fallen, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, dude. How the mighty have fallen. Except I was never mighty. I was just kind of full of bullshit. Okay, so far we have follow a recipe follow a recipe and complete a dish. Stream once this week. Finish making Fae character for campaign. 2 more. Oh boy, 2 more. What do I do? Oh jeez. I wanted to make rice pudding. That was a goal. Should I also focus on making a dessert? I will put for make a dessert / something else. I don't know. What am I aiming to be on fucking MasterChef? Like, what are we doing? So we only have 1 more idea, and I'm not sure what to do. What else do I put as my final goal? I'm not sure. I'm trying to introduce more things in my life that I like and do consistently, and sort of not make it a motivation thing, because I have no fucking motivation at all, and I try to get motivation. It's not going for me, So what if I try to make it less of a motivation thing and more of like a consistency thing, for fuck's sake. What if I make it more of a consistency thing? Gee. You know what? This is gonna sound weird. Keep 1 drawer of clothes for a week. I just leave my clothes like strewn about the room. So keep 1 drawer of clothes. And hopefully I'll start developing better habits when it comes to fucking clutter. Cause I'm a clothes monster. When I was a kid, I used to put all my clothes on my bed and then try to swim through it like it was something that could be swum through. What clothes swimming? 1 point I said that with so much glee. Now I'm an adult and I'm fucking sad as hell. Let's focus. Maybe next week and from now on we'll do 1 adulting sort of thing, which is like sort of the generic adult thing to do with a thing, like change the oil of the car, or do laundry. Actually, I do laundry all the fucking time. That's something I actually don't have a problem with. But just basically like the basic sort of cliche adult things. So, that being said, let's go over our goals one last time. Number 1, follow a recipe and complete a dish. 2, stream once this week. 3, finish making Fae character for campaign. 4, make dessert, something else. 5, keep 1 drawer of clothes. And with that is a wrap for this week's episode of the Growing Mental Podcast. Episode 7. We are doing well. Maybe I'll do something special for the 10th episode of this, but I am glad to have even gone this far with it. It's one of the only projects I'm doing, and, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm happy to be doing it, and I hope to continue to improve my mental health, and I hope that if you're watching this, your mental health is slowly improving as well. No one deserves to have their mind torment them. And I will see you for the next episode. See you.